am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
For the players.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted a lot of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's really ready to go. Okay, Cecily! Okay, Cecily! Okay, Cecily! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, Cecily! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, Cecily! He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Fucking sizzling! Oh my god, have I been in the cat? Oh my god, like that. Hey darling, you can smile more. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Dude, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Dude, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse bitch. Kitty fuck. Fucking sizzling! I'm gonna make wad of your main balls. Oh my god, like that. Beat him into submission. Yada 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 yada. You got me. So fucking crazy. Fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. Who? There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Twat Waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat Waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel! You are dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing! He sounded mad. And had compared, wrong one button. No, this button. Good afternoon and welcome to Az's shitty webcam show, starring Az and a shitty webcam. As once again, his beautiful Canon has decided to just not work. Just not work. Why? Because your pronouns, I guess. Good afternoon, everybody. I am still absolutely fevered to the eyeball. So you're gonna have to forgive me today. I'm gonna try and do what I can. I do sound better today. That is definite. I do sound better today. But my head's still all kinds of wonderful. I did a little stream yesterday, about 3 hours. Got back onto Final Fantasy 16. I do want to finish that off for all the people who have been watching. And then after the stream, I decided to go for a little walk. A little walk around my area. It takes about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So I decided to do that. And then I got about halfway around my walk. And I could have taken a left and continued down the normal sort of walk. Or I could have gone straight on and just headed out into the great blue yonder. I decided to carry straight on and head out into the great blue yonder and my little walk ended up being 5.5 kilometers. So why? I don't know. I wanted me some sexercise yesterday, you know? Yeah. I am so I'm gonna try and do what I can today. I'm gonna try, but you're gonna have to forgive me because my head's in pieces. My body is now absolutely aching. We are taking a rest day today, regardless of what happens. I say that now, but no doubt later I'll probably just nip out for a quick walk. But yeah, well, I think that's one of the reasons why I did it. I thought, let's get a good sweat going yesterday, you know, let's get a good sweat on. Let's go for a big ass walk. And I thought, you know, come back, hot shower, go to bed, have a good sleep, wake up, feel good. So I did all that, came back, hot shower, went to bed, put on a Korean TV show because they're the ones that are entertaining today. Fell asleep, had a very weird sleep, as you tend to do when you're poorly sick. Woke up, aching, just aching everywhere. My back, well, not my, well, I say my back's fine. But my buttocks, my buttocks haven't taken this much abuse since I accidentally took a left turn into the German men-only gay association back in 2006. Yeah. So I've tried to do what I can today to make myself feel human. I've taken my medicine, had a cup of tea. I'm now on a cup of coffee. I've got water to keep me hydrated. But yeah, head is just blah, 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 blah. Like I've got a dancing troupe in my head. So again, forgive. I'm gonna try and crack through as much as I can today. Apologies if I don't get through all of it, because we want to do our little bits of catching up as well. And I do want to try and do that for you guys and gals, kids of all ages. But this is just to let you know, by the way, this is day 16 of people telling me how little it matters. Just so you know, folks, day 16. Day 16 of people telling me how it doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter, bro. Why are you so mad, bro? Day 16. Just imagine if it did matter. Just imagine if it did matter. Oh. How's married life with Gary? Well, he's left me. He's already left me. So this was actually one of the longer relationships in my life. He's going home today. He's flying back to Texas today. So his journey has come to an end. Well, this journey has come to an end in the UK for now. Yeah, we just wanted different things. You know, I wanted a woman, and so did he.
But it was if you didn't, well, I think you probably did know. But if you didn't, for all you people out there who wanted to see, stop it, me. I did actually capture the moment. This isn't, by the way, this isn't a piss take. I did actually capture the moment of Gary and I meeting IRL for the first time. So here we go. If you didn't see, it's a little video on the channel. It's only a minute or so long, but here we go. Who's that? Hello. Who's that?
Hello.
How are you?
What's up, brother? Oh my God.
Oh, look at that rocking. When you see two men rocking, don't come a knocking, chat.
Now. Let's fucking do this.
Hello.
Hello.
Guess who I found?
I was wandering around in the north and I ran around this guy right here. Famous guy, my good friend. I'm not here for the clout at all. I totally would have.
Oh, Melissa's an absolute sweetheart, Aaron.
If it gone all wrong, then, you know, pumped and dumped.
Oh, I would have completely dumped you, man.
Yeah.
Just canceled.
Oh, Gary
Take the
gives good
BBC
hug,
on my
yeah.
own. Can I do that?
That was a big, that was a big silverback hug, by the way.
We could.
Just you wait for the restaurant tonight,
That was a big
folks.
silverback.
Oh,
Yeah, there was squeezing. There was squeezing going on. But I have recorded a couple of other things which I'll just put together at another point when I'm not doing the schvet, you know. Can I see? Look, you can see the glistening. Got the schvet. Got the schvet. So yeah, so met Gary at the station, and yeah, Melissa was an absolute sweetheart herself. Within the first day, she's like, "Oh, I feel like a third wheel here." But it was a long time coming. That's what she said. It's a long time coming. You know, I've been doing streams with Gary now for 3.5 years, and for most of those 3.5 years, Gary and I have streamed at least twice a week together. That's a lot, you know. That's a lot that you don't sometimes appreciate. Favorite Palace players, Zaha. Oh no! Now it's easy. There you go. So, you know, 3.5 years streaming on a Tuesday together, streaming on a Friday together. That's a long time. And you know, it's not just Gary and I streaming together. You know, we are legitimate, really good friends. So, it was, you know, this was a long time coming. Yeah. So it was great. I was just so gutted because on the first day that Gary was here, I was feeling fine. In as you can see from that footage, that footage was on Monday just gone, and I was feeling absolutely fine. I didn't have any sort of like head cold or muzziness or little in there. Nothing. And then on the, I think it was the Monday night when we were at the when we were having our evening meal. We're having an evening meal together. I just started to get a little tinge in the old throaty poo. And then on the Tuesday, I woke up, my head. No, Gary's feeling fine. He's still feeling fine. So, you know, maybe he, you know, he's managed to battle through the con-flu. Maybe he's got a little bit of immunity to the con-flu or whatever it is. But it does appear that it was QBG, who I saw a few days earlier, that infected me. So yeah, it's weird. This is a really weird illness. It doesn't feel like Coof. I've had Coof twice. It doesn't feel like Coof. So I think we're back down to just a good old fashioned flu. But it's weird because normally when you get the flu, you know, you get a really sore throat, chest infection, stuff like that. You know, you do get your achy head, your muzzy head, your achy eyeballs. Oh my God, my eyeballs have been so aching. It's ridiculous. But no, this has been really weird because I've had the schvets, as you can see. I've had the schvets, which have been pretty much here the whole time. But no chest infection. Chest infection, fine. Chest feels fine. I feel physically, when I say physically fine, you know, I feel like I went for a 5.5 kilometer walk yesterday, and I was just the only issue was me. Was just me walking 5.5 kilometers. But I physically felt fine. You know, I haven't been breaking out into much of a cough. Just a little cough here or there. It's just mainly been head. My head has just felt like it's just my head. If I cut my head off, which I don't really want to do, but if I cut my head off, the rest of me feels pretty normal. But it just seems to all be contained in the head. Yeah, just a head cold. It could just be just a weird head cold, you know? But normally with a head cold, they're gone within a week or so. And admittedly, it'll be a week tomorrow. So fingers crossed by the end of next week, it'll all be gone. It'll all be gone. Yeah, I'm clearly getting the Starfield boredom. I mean, Starfield withdrawal symptoms from not playing Starfield. Yeah. But I did see that article which I did laugh at, which said doctors are having more and more trouble distinguishing between colds and COVID. I laughed uproariously. What's that, doctors? You're having trouble distinguishing between a common cold and coof now? Okay. Hey, Kara, how you doing? Yeah, so I think, oh, hold on. I think, I wonder why. So I think it's just some lurgy. I've just got some annoying lurgy that's hanging around, and I want it to piss off. But I will say that I am having the most bizarre dreams. When you're ill, why is it when you're ill you just get the craziest of in dreams, man? My dreams have been so weird, and they felt like they've been going on for days. And then I wake up and it's like, you've been asleep for 2 hours, and you're like, But really? Like, I woke up today like, I went to bed at a reasonably good time last night because I want, sleep is a great healer. Fever dreams, yeah, man. And so I went to bed at a pretty good time last night, and I fell asleep, and I had this dream which I felt went on for ages, and I woke up, and I do have those curtains that block out a substantial amount of light. So even if it's a bright sunny day, which it isn't, by the way, but even if it's a bright sunny day, unless I open up the curtains, it's still relatively dull. Good, those black light curtains or whatever they call them. I can't remember. So I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I got to check the time. Am I going to be late for today's stream? Because I need to do today's stream. And I looked at the time, it was like 7:20 in the morning. I'm like, what? I felt like I'd had a whole night's sleep. So went back to bed. Had another crazy ass dream, which seemed to go on forever and ever and ever. Woke up again. Holy shit. Oh my God, it must be time. I must quickly jump out of bed, get ready. Looked at the time. At 10 o'clock, just after 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this is nuts. This is nuts. So, am I a vampire? Yes. Yes, I am. So, I remember better. So, I'm ill. I'm ill, but I'm trying my hardest to not be ill. Right. Let's do a little bit of a check-in. I feel that this week is a little bit of a cheat. Because I've been ill, I must confess that my calorie count has been very low this week. I think on an average day, I've just been clocking in just a little bit over 1,000 calories a day. So this week I feel like is a little bit of a cheat in as much as, but it's not like I've I've eaten what my body's just told me to eat. Like, it's not like I've been starving myself or anything. I've put like a few calories in me, and then my body's been like, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I did jump on the I have been jumping on the scales this week, and I did jump on this morning, and I use the royal we, of course. We've now lost officially 40 kilograms since I started weighing and being very mindful of what I've been eating. So we're down 40 kilograms in what's this 23 weeks. About 23 weeks. So that equates, folks, to 88 pounds lost. Yes, a stone is 14 pounds, 88 pounds lost so far. 88 divided by 14 is just over 6 stone gone. Just over 6 stone gone in 23 weeks. So I saw a couple of people saying after they saw the when you see the Ocean Man video and then you see this, Azar's lost some weight. Yeah, he's lost a little bit of weight. So I did go through a couple of milestones this week. I remember I keep my milestones like I won't say that. I keep my milestones small, so you do have something to always reach for in a realistic time frame. So obviously you've got the end journey, but instead of saying, right, you know, we've got to do this or we've got to do that, it's to me it's just good to set yourself very small goals. Let's break through this goal. Let's break through that goal. Let's break through that one. And so when you hit those, let's say call them micro goals. When you start hitting those micro goals, before you know it, those micro goals add up to be something substantial. I just, you know, I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. As is losing the weight for his wedding. Yes. It's official. I'm gonna marry my right hand. I'm only joking. I wank with my left hand. This hand I'm marrying. I'm gonna sneeze. So yeah, so we having now hit 88 pounds lost. We already know that there's a big goal looming around the corner now, don't we? Because it's less than a stone of weight, 12 pounds. So just a little bit less than a stone in weight to lose, and that will be 100 pounds lost. So that's just around the corner, which is going to be insane. It really is going to be insane. And I'm very, very grateful for your guys' support. You have been absolutely epic, and I'd like to thank a very special somebody. Me, no, I'm very surprised about how disciplined I've managed to be, considering at the start of this year, you know, I couldn't even have begun to imagine where we would. I use the royal we, forgive me, but we're on this journey together. That's the way I see it. At the beginning of this year, I didn't think on earth of where we would be now. You know, if you told me at the beginning of the year, midway through September, you're going to be, well, it's actually going to be a little bit more than 88 because it's only in the last 23 weeks that I've been doing it. I'll quickly just address this one while we've got it. Heather with $100. You're amazing, sir. No, Heather, you're amazing, Heather. Thank you, Heather. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't have believed you. Honestly, I would not have believed you. And of course, it's only the last 23 weeks that we've been officially recording the loss. Maybe what's the end goal? It's still a long way away. I mean, I know it's a 2-year plan. I keep saying this. I know I keep saying this, but I have to say this because it's true. It's a 2-year plan. It's a 2-year plan, and it's a 2-year plan for a reason. And we're coming up a quarter of the way through. Now, admittedly, coming up I think we're only a couple of weeks away from a quarter of the way through. Certainly am ahead of schedule. However, you know, who knows what lies around the corner. I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to pick up an injury that would set me back, all these kind of little things. But just really just really keep going. I think it's when I say easier, I think when you're doing this in the summertime, I think there's a lot of aspects which make it more favorable for you. You have, more often than not, good weather. You have a lot of daylight, which makes you feel like you can be more productive. This is going to be the tough time now, because we're going to go into winter time. We're going to go into autumn time. Already nights are closing in, you know. When it gets to like 7:30 at night here in the UK, it starts to get dark. So night's already closing in, and that's when you get that psychological factor that when daylight's gone, your productivity ends, things like that. So that will be in itself more of a challenge to keep that motivation going, to make sure that I'm eating still properly. I'm going out for those walks. It's great to go out for these walks that I'm talking about now. But what happens when it's pissing it down with rain? What happens when it's 0 degrees? You know, what happens when it's icy? What happens? You know, all these things which conspire to try and make you go, well, I'm gonna stay in today. Gonna stay in, put the heating on. You know, have that hot chocolate to comfort me, or whatever it is. Can't do that. I can't do that. I need to keep it going. So yeah, so the winter time is going to be the tough one. All throughout this winter, all throughout the terrible weather. And that's going to show me what type of character I really have. That's going to show me if I've got the fortitude for this. Because I don't want to set myself back during the winter time to go for another crack at it in summer. No. This stuff it's addictive, you know? It is addictive. It's addictive to keep going, and I want more. Well, ironically, I want less. SAD is a thing. Yeah, seasonal blah 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 disorder. SAD is a thing, you know. It can affect you. It can affect you. And I'm one of these people that I like long days. I like seeing the yellow orb in the sky. I'm one of those peeps. So I have to try and do what I can. So yeah. Probably still got another month or so before the weather starts getting pretty bad. But so that's still time for me to get out on these walks, these outside walks while I can. And I'm just away from the gym at the moment purely because of my cold. I don't want to go to the gym and start infecting people with a cold. That's pretty irresponsible. So I'm just going out and walking and walking and walking and walking. So I'm still getting my exercise in, still hitting my exercise targets. And then once this, see, look at this, the Schvet. Once this is gone, then we'll get back into the game. So there you go. As has meeting Gary and Quarter Black inspired you even more to reach your goal? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It certainly hammers home how much I'm missing out on. You know? So it does motivate you to really keep going. Like I said, I'm definitely ahead of schedule, but at the same time, that's not an excuse to take my foot off the gas at all, because I am going at the pace that my body's wanting me to go at. And that started off slowly at first. And you know, when I because of the massive back pain I would have, the knee pain I would have, I was in a terrible state. So when I started to just start my exercising, just doing any exercise, all I would do is literally just do like a loop of the houses here, and that would take 2 minutes. That would be a 2-minute loop, just 2 minutes to just, and I get back in, and my back would be like, ugh. Now, from that, starting 23 weeks ago to yesterday, 5.5K walk, boom. So now that my back pain is gone, now that my knee pain is gone, my body's just like, let's go, let's walk, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So it's my body that's telling me. It's my body that's telling me to do this. And yeah, when I did the 5.5K walk yesterday, I was tired. Yes. I was aching in as much as my bum was aching, my buttocks, my glutes were aching and stuff like that. But did I have a scrap of back pain? No. Did I have a scrap of knee pain? No. None. It was just body fatigue. That was it. Just body fatigue. Because that's the furthest I'd walked nonstop in a long time, you know. So yes. Reet. So things are doing the do. Things are doing the do. I just want to jump through a couple of things on this stream first. Brass Monkey gifting 5 memberships. Luke's Television Review gifting 10 memberships. And the best name I can think of also gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you, all of you lovely people. So I'm going to try and smash through some of the super chats from Tuesday from the Real BBC. And then it's going to be next 3 weeks. The Real BBC is going to be on Gary's channel for the next 3 weeks. Because we just did a 3-week stint here with Gary being abroad. Trans-conservative waifu, I know. I don't care because all that's happening is people are subscribing to my channel and his own audience are not too happy with his behavior. So he can keep opening his mouth. He can keep opening it. He's doing me favors. Every time he opens his mouth, he's doing me a favor. So he can open it as much as he wants. He's doing more damage to himself than I could ever do. So keep going, sunshine. Keep going. Marksman of, and that's Act Mam to you. Act Mam. Thank you very much. Marksman of 117B with a $5 says, I'm 28 today, but it was on Tuesday. Still a baby boy, so I can still call you two boomers. Yes, you can. Also, as you're not just a gorilla. I'm silverback, baby. You're a vanilla gorilla. Goddamn right I am. Ape Army stands strong. Mr. Tickle Trunk with a 5 Canadian says, put this super chat towards the Az and Gary live tickle fight fund. We might have already had that. Schmuckman with a $5 says, silverback support. Also, Mortgage support. Going into the book then. Going into the little black book. Thank you. Doinky do. Is it just me, or is September just fucking flying past? Yeah. I told you this is day 16 of people telling me it doesn't matter. Day 16 of deletion threats, abuse, doxing. Keep telling me how it doesn't matter, guys. Keep telling me how it doesn't matter. Because it really kind of sounds like it does. Wake me up when September ends. Green Day. Roger Rubio with a $5 says, currently at the dentist's finishing a root canal. Frickin' hell. Thanks for helping me get through this. Great to see you guys together. Hail. Because, of course, Gary was sat here on Tuesday. He was sat here in the office live for the real BBC. So that was pretty sweet. Vuli with a $2 says, I stand with Shad. Absolutely. It was wonderful to see. I don't know the sword community. I don't know what they want to call it. I don't know the people within that apart from Shad. And I saw the guy that turned his back on him like the coward he is. And it was wonderful to see one of the guys came out, I think yesterday, and put his full support behind Shad, which was wonderful to see. But yeah, Shad's an awesome guy. It's just a pleasure to stream with Shad. He's so nice. He's very, very kind. So yeah, I got nothing but love for Shad, and we'll always have his back. We'll always have each other's backs, as I think that's been very evident from the last few weeks. So yes. Jim with a €2 says, well, this is a bit gay, innit? Probably. It wasn't gay enough for me, but there you go. AT with a 50 Norwegian says, good, the colonists in the corner, right and proper. Aku Jin Swoosh with a $10 says, it's happening. Yes, it was. Sant with a $10 says, silver. I'm going to sneeze again. Or am I? No, Angry Joe's just a weirdo. I am now. There it is. Angry Joe's just a fucking weirdo. He's not worthy of any time. He just wants you to agree with him. That's all he cares about. Angry Joe gets very mad when you don't agree with him. He's just a piece of shit human being. And from somebody that knows firsthand exactly what the guy's like, he's he ain't worthy of anyone's time. He's just he's 2 fucking seconds away from a lolcow, that guy. Sant with a $10 says, silver, monumental indeed. Waffle back. Lambda ambiguity. There you go. Thank you. Old Sword with a $2 says, no one puts Gary in the corner. I do. In all fairness, I was the one in the corner. Gary was the one who had the exit. He had the exit to the doorway. Andre Medelsky with a 50 check says, hey guys, Gary, trust me, bruh, WD-40 is the best friend you want in your home. By the way, next time, shut up, watch. Next time, near deep sea, so Mauler can be there with his tentacles. Well, we don't need deep sea. We just need a dimensional portal. That's all we need. Dead Pixel Dave with the £2 says, Gary, raiding as his office stream. Yes. Ministry of One Thing with a $10 says, something that slipped by during we did that. I've done that one. I did that one on Tuesday. I still don't understand it then either. A Gunner with a 20 Norwegian says, Az got infected with boomeritis. Yes. Richie Sober with a $5 says, this is great. Love you guys in a healthy parasocial sort of a way. Those parasocial relationships, they're funny. They're funny type of relationships. They are. I've heard people talk about parasocial relationships and yet can't seem to take our names out of their mouths, which is so bizarre. It's as if it's projection. Anyway, let's move on. Night Strike with a $10 says, awesome seeing the two of y'all in the same place. Always enjoy watching the show and wanted to say thank you. You three are the reason I started my own channel. Hope I can meet y'all at the meetup. Thank you. Keep going, dude. Keep going, keep pushing. Did I just say wrong think? There's always wrong think. We are guilty of wrong think simply by being here. With a £5 says 2 hours. Like the last I'm just reading this verbatim. 2 hours like last 3 hours FNT. Yeah, Gary, for someone who is sober in general, you looked opposite during the meetup. No judging. This will be fun. Gary is sober. Gary is sober as a judge. And he's doing great. And he when we went out for meals and stuff, because I'm off the alcohol as well. I was looking. I thought I had. Oh, hold on! Don't go nowhere! Don't go nowhere! I'm still here. Ow! My body ache. Still here. I'm still here. I'm back. I'm back. I got a box from Amazon here. Here we go. Get out of here. What am I opening up? Jules, what the fuck, dude? Dude wipes. Dude wipes. I gotta. How do I want to get into my dude wipes. I'm at my computer desk. Oh, I got it. I'm at my computer desk. And I've got my dude wipes in my hand. What? What are you looking at? Why are you judging me, chat? Do you want dude wipes as well? Dude wipes for everyone? Sometimes you just gotta... That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do was just blow my fucking nose. Dude wipes have now been sealed to keep in the freshness. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to grab this while we're here. Look at that. Jules 25 with a hundo fitty. Jules. Dude. $80 for good food because that's not cheap at all. $30 for the gym. $30 for the house. And $10 for Belle. Getting the book out. I need to get, there's Belle's 10. Boink. Gym membership 30, so that's going to be 11 months of gym now. That's been paid for by you good people. 30 for the house. 30 in the house as well. 11 months on the gym, the 10 for Belle, and 80 for some good food. Do you know what I'm going to do with that, Jules? I'm going to go get me some... I need to change up my food a little bit. The meals are getting, repetitive. I'm going to get me some steak. I'm going to get some ribeye. Go get me some steak with that. And I got some good veg in the house. So, Jules, you are exceedingly generous. Thank you. Not a cheeky Nando's. No. Not a hot toy. No. Gonna get not hookers and blow. No. Gonna get some ribeye. I don't like beat 'em ups. Never have. Well, apart from Tekken 3, Tekken 2 and Tekken 3, they're the only ones that I liked. Jules, thank you. Kenny Stevens with a $5 says, no one has mentioned that Akbar is just missing in Ahsoka's. Hera is just missing in Ahsoka. Hera is aboard Home One, Akbar's flagship. Since Return of the Jedi, he's Fleet Admiral now, and he's nowhere in the show. Good point. But I think you're trying to assume that they know what the fuck they're doing. Jeremy's creamy back end with a €10 says Gary too has won the argument. Yes, he has. Dave Grimes with a €2 says, as in Gary, who gets the hot toys in the divorce? Me. Maggie Khan with a $2 says, Chad's under attack now. I think that's meant to be Shad. You guys doing good? Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if you say he's under attack. He's just. Shad's unfortunately just had some coward capitulate to the mob. Keep telling people how much it doesn't matter. Your actions, they tell a completely different story. Completely different story. It might be good. Mortal Kombat 1 might be good, but I'm just not a fan of beat 'em ups. They drive me insane. Die Dinks with a £10 says, I'm so happy to see Gary and Az together and Mauler. It's like you've all known each other across time and space for millennia. It's true. Skeptical Panda with a $5 says, speaking of multiple Garys, anyone remember the Fallout 3 vault full of Garys? Vault 108. I looked it up. Something rings a bell, but I can't quite. Been a long time since Fallout 3. Lord J with a $5 says I can't be bothered with Ahsoka, so instead I'll watch Red Dwarf for the first time, and I'm loving it. Red Dwarf's so good. Pete Jansen with a 2 Canadian. Hey, managed to catch it live. Have some baby US dollar. Thank you. Laid Art with a 500 check says, so Gary, how's it feel meeting a famous person? Did he offer you a cup of Yorkshire tea? But Gary wanted a coffee. I gave him a coffee. Cyber leader Andy with a £2 said, save our Shad. They're after him now. He's got good supporters, Shad. He's got some good support. God bless him. Lance with a $5 says, it's a good thing I've lost all that weight. There's no way Gary could have fit him in his tiny English hovel in his previous state of obesity. Thank you, Lance. It's always nice to meet good people. Boojalicious 3 with a $5 says, Mauler, I started watching Community. Very good show. Love Chevy Chase's character. John Keeley with a £10 says, today's my birthday and it'd be even more cooler as today is when worlds collide. Happy birthday, John. Oh, I need that water. I need that water to lubricate my throat. Cold Phantom with a £2 says, death to wokeism. It's so boring. It is. Big ass bottle. It's not. It's 32 ounce. It's 32 ounce. That's what that's doing. That's what that's doing. Excuse me. Where did I get to? Here we go. Primark 117 with a $10 says, hey, ads, wanted to make sure Dan, Jeremy, etc. weren't the only ones getting paid for the Starfield blow up. Hope you enjoy your time with your brother from the colonies and keep up the great work. Yeah, I just wish I had more time to have spent with Gary and being poorly. It was very frustrating because I was going to see Gary off on the Wednesday morning. We were going to have breakfast together on the Wednesday morning. And then I was going to see Gary and Melissa off. And I was just bedridden. And it was so frustrating, so annoying. But yeah, it was great to see him for a couple of days. And we did act like kids for a couple of days. And I kept going to Gary. I kept going, what do you want to do? Is there anything you want to see? Is there anywhere you want to go? And Gary was just like, I don't care. I just want to spend time with you. He said, what do you want to do? And I'm like, Gary, I don't care if we just sit down by the river and make daisy chains together just so we can fucking spend some time together. So we just spent as much time as we could, really. We went to the cinema. We went to see The Equalizer 3 at the cinema. And then we just chilled out as much as we could, you know? We just chilled out as much as we could and had a good time. Had some good food. It's guy love between two men. Long time, 3.5 years, twice a week for 3.5 years. You make of that as you will. Rudiger with a £5 says 70 years old today and giving out presents rather than receiving them. So please add this to the Chateau as fun. Rudiger, happy 70th birthday, dude. You say gay, but all I see is you're just jealous. That's all I see. I don't understand why you're not thank you, dude. You know, more open and stunning and brave. Come on now. Protected channel now. Protected channel. You can't say those things. Protected channel. You're not a bunch of bigots, are you? Come on now. Linzers with a $5 says Nami's village story in the anime is much better. Worth the watch just for that. Otherwise, her fear of companionship doesn't quite hit as hard. I did enjoy One Piece a fair bit. I've watched it all now. I watched it all, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It has made me want to watch the anime. I'll tell you that, though. I do want to start watching the anime. The Equalizer 3 was great. I thought it was a great film. Just a great retribution, vengeance. Just good. Just great. LC Lappin with a $5 says, Hell Real BBC. Glad to hear about Netflix's One Piece. Were simple things like actual real set pieces involving the creators and actors who can act. There were some great set pieces in there. And the fighting, I thought the fighting was a lot of fun. A Chernabog with a $10 says One Piece Netflix is like if you took The Lord of the Rings and condensed it into one movie. It could still be good, but you lose a lot of important stuff for the world and the character moments. Jeremy David with a $2 says ruthlessly optimistic protagonist. Good archetype. Cato Sinclair with a 20 Canadian says, congrats to the newlyweds. Will we get an on-cam live sex celebration? Yeah, but you had to go to our OnlyFans for that. You had to go to our OnlyFans for that, I'm afraid. Two secs. I got a Morley. Sorry, just replying to Morley. I think I'm going to sneeze again. I feel nauseous. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I wanted to sneeze and I couldn't. Luca Purdy with a 25 Romanian says, One Piece is amazing, right? Recommendation is reading the manga. The anime takes a nosedive after the time skip. It takes like 2 episodes to finish a chapter. Zeus Play with a $9 says, as Quarter Black simply gave you back your colonist cooties from back in the day. People don't forget. Anyway, great to see you guys in the same room. Sorry, 2 seconds, folks. I'm just trying to sort Morley out. This is what happens when you're dealing with interdimensional beings. You see, time's got no meaning for them, so it's very difficult for them to comprehend and understand such a linear creature like myself. Because it's just like, you know, can you do this at this time? And I'm just like, I'm not sure if I can do it at that time because I'm doing this. And in his brain, his interdimensional brain's just like, why can't you just do both simultaneously through 2 different dimensional portals? Sorry, 2 different dimensional planes of existence, not portals. My mistake. I misspoke. You know, this is one of the confusing drawbacks of dealing with interdimensional Cthulhu beings. We are such simple creatures here on Earth, and we will never understand the concepts that they have to go through. Sergio Garcia with a $5 says, what do you guys think of the DC 52 era? I'm thinking of getting an omnibus. Also, any recommendations? I think I went through that one on the show, actually. The new 52 was terrible, absolutely terrible. There were some decent moments here and there, but there were few and far between, to say the least. If you are going to read something from the new 52, I would say Court of Owls. Court of Owls. Otherwise, it's pretty limited. It's pretty limited. Cami Anime with a $2 says we need an EFAP on One Piece. I think Mauler said he would think about it, but he's there's a lot going on, but he'll think about. But we did have a good One Piece discussion there on Tuesday, so there you go. You know, Angelo Di Lulo with a 7 Canadian says, Mauler, One Piece review when? Love you, Az and Gary. Thank you. Nikki with a £5 says, bit late for this. Why is it that if you ever dare voice your opinion that is opposite to others, they'll try anything to counsel you? Hashtag Silverback. Because it doesn't matter, bro. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter so much. They'll try everything they can in their power to destroy you. Just look at a certain chap called Russell Brand right now. 5 women have spoken up about apparent sexy time allegations against him. 4 of them are anonymous. None of them have gone to the police. These were events which were meant to have taken place between, 2009 and 2012? A decade ago or more. Please tell me that this isn't just a systematic attack on somebody who's making big waves right now and needs to be put down. And this doesn't look like an orchestrated campaign at all. No. This doesn't look like and it's shocking. It's shocking when you have journalists praising. Oh, these women are so brave. Really? 4 of them anonymous. None of them have provided any evidence, and none of them have gone to the police. Me Too has destroyed. This is the sad fact. Me Too has destroyed legitimate female victims of sexy time crime. That's where we are now. Well, they didn't go anywhere. I think the journalists sought them out. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. But it does sound very much like, you know, I'm sure that Russell Brand's smashed a ton of puss in his life. I'm sure of it. I'm sure he's smashed a ton of puss, but that's just it now. That's where we are. That can now be weaponized, and we're already seeing some women actually speaking up about being with Russell Brand and being in a situation where they've been alone with him and they have been in the throes of passion, but they've declined sex. And they said when they declined sex, he was like, no problem. Do you want to, you know, and let them stay in the house overnight? They said they felt perfectly safe. And there's been a few women that have come out and said that. Not anonymous. They've put their name and face to that. So, yeah, it just... We live in a sad time where I'm more inclined to believe that what's going on with Russell Brand now is an attempt to destroy him, destroy his reputation, destroy his career, because his show's just getting a little bit too close to the truth, maybe. A little bit too close to the truth. Oh yeah, the woman, I think one of the women that was doing the investigation as well, or at least presenting it, was that same woman that Jordan Peterson made look like an absolute fucking fool of on Channel 4. Yeah, anonymous. 4 out of the 5 claims were anonymous from over a decade ago, with none of them going to the police. None. I've got every sympathy in the world for women who are wronged. I have no sympathy for you know, we spoke like last week. You know, I had my little rant sesh on Starfield about current day. And I said to you last week, I said I'm feeling fine because there's just been as much support in the other direction as there has been the attacks. And we live in the fickle nature of online news. Something will come along which will distract people, which will take people's attention away. And then something else will come along and something else will come along. Such is the nature of disposable news. And this, you know, these are the type of things which happen. All this is to try and destroy his career. That's it. They don't need it to be proven. They don't need anything to be proven. That's why none of this involves the police or evidence. All they need to do is destroy this man's name. All they need to do is try and get his sponsors to drop him. All they need to do is try and do little things like that to try and turn public perception. So when his name is mentioned and now it's synonymous with allegations, please tell me these are good people who are doing this. Fuck right off. This is being done to destroy, because we don't live, you know, they're not putting him in front of a jury for him to fight his case and prove his innocence. This is the court of public opinion now. And in the court of public opinion, you are guilty, even when proven innocent. That's what you are in the court of public opinion now. Guilty even if, never mind guilty until proven innocent, you're guilty even if proven innocent. Because shit sticks. Shit sticks. And that's all they need to do is let the shit stick on him. Once upon a time, a journalist would not have even attempted to go to print, never mind TV, with these sort of allegations. And not too long ago either. Not a reputable one. Not a reputable one, for sure. Because there was nothing substantive there. Nothing substantive. But now, hey. Rosie McRose with a $5 says, as in Gary, opinion on the DC series 52, not the original New 52. The 52, which was leading into the New 52. That was the 52 week one. I never bothered with that. Guy Dinks with a £2 says, is One Piece better than Hot D? I never saw Hot D, so that would be something Gary or Gary would have to answer. Bone Apple Tea Party with a £5 says, One Piece Marine uniforms are a bit sunshine bust, though. Yeah, they were a bit basic. KCW with a $5 says, Mauler would be there, but the sheer power of his voice in real life would destroy Az and Gary. Gary, I hope you like your new home in New Zealand. Well, Mauler's also, I mean, his size, you know, he's like 100 and something feet high. So never mind Gert, ladies. Rangi with a $2 says, love how cheeky Gold Roger plays in the scene. Clive Dashing with a $5 says, wrong. Sabine will be the God Queen. No Star Wars show named after a character is ever about that character. Analog Mind with a $2 says, best version of One Piece is still Purple Eyes. Amenti with a $10 says, excuse me. I need to thank Gary for flashing his round table pizza at the camera during a live stream. I didn't know a restaurant opened in San Antonio. And as a fellow Californian refugee, I missed that pizza. There you go. DS with a €5 says, Akainu is the real ghost of the series, the best friend of the Straw Hats, and the man who loves pirates the most. Grey Soul with a $10 says, during the end of episode 6, there was some ninja cutting onions. There was some ninja cutting onions. Rufio with a £2 says, brings a tear to my eye, saying, Az and Gary together. Yeah, baby. Jay Cha with a $10 says, Oda was holding everyone's hand because One Piece is his baby. Long-running anime in existence. Longest running anime in existence. Yeah, I heard that that was one of the reasons why it was actually so good, was the fact that the creator would not, you know, let them have the sort of current day freedoms that were afforded to stuff like Cowboy Bebop, which just annihilated Cowboy Bebop. Rudy with a $5 says, if you're not a fan of world government, you'll love One Piece. The anime and manga are super far ahead, and story gets even better. You'll love it. Rosie McRose again with a $5 says, Mauler, have you seen Twin Peaks? It seems like something you might absolutely hate or love. I'm not sure if he has. It's really good. Bob Starsky with a £5 says, had a good time at the London meetup. I'm inspired to do more than just make songs about DSP. Gary, remember what I told you? Simulu equals Bruh Larson. Kevin Appel with a $10 says, I found Gary during Capaldi's first season after Googling. Is Doctor Who writing bad now? Then I found Az and his whiteboards. Then they found each other. It's great seeing you guys finally getting to meet. It was amazing. SJ Almighty with a £1.50 Diamond Geezer super sticker. That's Josh Kelsey slipping in with a $20. Thank you, Josh. Red Lightning with a £5 has been reading One Piece since 1999. Surprised to hear how good it is. Thought I would ignore it. Hopefully season 2 and 3 will not be infected like the other shows. Fingers crossed not, because the first one was good. But are they going to ride off that back? SJ Almighty with a £1.50 ice cream yum. Gang gang. And all of that sort of stuff. Silence with a 10 Bagnons says, Hail Az, Gary and Mauler. Most villains in One Piece are contained in their separate arc, and it has a few overarching villains. So far, Marshall D. Teach and the world government, or the house fund. I shall stick it in the book. Sticking it in the book. Oh, my head is I am sailing. My head is sailing. This is why I'm trying not to be on the computer during being ill, because the longer I'm here, the more nauseous I get. Angry Happy Funball 75 with a $10 says, hi guys, been watching for a couple of years. I created a Google account just so I can interact. I used to think I was crazy. Thank you for all you say. Thank you for watching, dude. Danny Grover with a £5 says, hi all, I've been away for 4 months, so on my return to work Sunday, I thought I'd catch up on some recent videos to see what I'd missed. Holy shit, what the fuck happened? Stuff and things. Danny Grover with a £5 says, good job for standing up for yourself, Az, and thank you for making it so entertaining. Never change. P.S. Gary, did you receive my email? We do not know. Le Chevalier Delise with a 5 Canadian says, love seeing you two in the same room. No homo. Oh, hi, Mauler. Got a little bit of homo. Come on. I'll try not to puke on you, Erin. I'll try not to puke on you. I am taking my vitamins. I'm taking my Barocca. Somebody super chatted yesterday for me to go get Barocca. I went and I got some Barocca. Okay, so I've had my Barocca this morning, which is, my zinc, my vitamin C, plus I think 9 other vitamins as well. Angelo Frederic with a $10 says, hail Az, his 10 ducats for the Patient Zero Fund. Thank you, man. Disillusioned Man with a $2. I thought Gary was in the UK, not New Zealand. Fucking find you. Samuel Myth with a £5. I understand Ahsoka episode 4. Pause and boring moments in between bad dialogue. But didn't Zack Snyder Justice League cut have a tone of that? Yet y'all loved it. Well, you're assuming that we thought that the Justice League tone was written badly. No, I thought Zack Snyder's Justice League was actually pretty damn good. It was way, way better than the Joystice cut. And there's a difference between slow and developing as opposed to slow and nothing developing. We've had 5 episodes of Ahsoka so far, and the show really doesn't have a story. The show's story is we want to go through a lane, we want to go on the motorway to find Thrawn. Why? Don't know. Why the Dark Jedi? Don't know. There's no story in 5 episodes. There was a story in the Justice in Zack Snyder's Snyder Cut. A story that actually made stuff come together. So very, very different. Very different. For me. Maybe not for you. For me. Saint Zazazaz with a £5 says, when you guys meet up in the UK again, I own a cheese shop in one of the shires and would love to make you guys a cheese and charcuterie boards up. I like Wensleydale and cranberry cheese. Oh, fuck yeah. But my favorite cheese is Brie. And I don't mean Larson. Hey, thank you, G Monkey. We'll get to you soon. Grand Wazoo 42 with a €10 says, nah, as dripping in heat today. I was definitely dripping. Get better soon. Welcome to Europe, Gary, and hail to Mauler. Boobs. Dave Grimes with a €2 says, what do you think of Abraham's deal being done at Warner Brothers? Best thing for any audience. EO with a 10 AED says, storytelling by the law of convenience. Blah. Aneo Warts 5000 with a $10 says, what the fuck has? One silverback to another. I am schvetting watching you schvet. Get some chicken soup and turn on the AC. Don't have any AC. I don't think I got any chicken soup. I might go get some chicken soup. Trevor Wingard with a $10 says, I'm a fan of One Piece, of the One Piece source, but was skeptical of them bringing the adaptation absurdity to live action. But Mortal likes it. I guess I'll have to give it a try now. It was fun. I found it fun. Bear in mind, I have no other barometer. I've no other barometer to go off, but I did find that the show was a lot of fun. Horny Alf with a $5 says, what's this? Gary walks into the room and Az gets wet. Feel better, Az. I was dripping, mate. Dripping. Hitchhiker 42 with a £5 says, Gary, it was great to meet you in London, and I hope you like the DVD for the titles alone. Also, Hazard's got his Prezi from me with the Batman facsimiles. Yes, was that you? Nice. Yeah, the facsimile, the Robin, the Detective Comics 27, and was it? There was another one. The Batman and Robin one. I don't know if that's Detective Comics 40. But yes, they're great. I love them. Hitchhiker, I love them. Thank you. And Gary also brought me a couple of bags of crisps from Clarkson's farm. And we enjoyed those together. Well, we enjoyed the cheese and onion one together. I had the ready salted a couple of days ago. They were delicious, by the way. The Geek and I podcast with a $2 says, as has Gary given you the Tolkien pins I sent? Not that I can remember. Not that I can remember. Sorry. Ironcaster with a $5 says, even if the Hollywood strike persists, One Piece has 1,000 episodes to enjoy in the backlog. Gary, the world building is superb. Terran the Black with a $5 says, so as Gary Mauler, I came home to tacos made and both my wife and daughter wearing Rippaverse t-shirts, all while watching One Piece. God exists. Pretty based. Pretty based family right there. Baron von Noob with a €2 says, NFL season started. Go commies. Love from Amsterdam. Is that the Washington Communists? I think the Washington Communists. I don't know how they did. Jesus Davila with a oh yeah, we did all these. We did all the hot dogs. Luke's television review with a $10 says, I know I've been bugging you about this, but Sound of Freedom review coming from you guys, maybe FNT. I think I'm going to have to wait for Sound of Freedom to come onto some sort of streaming service because the only cinema that's showing it is showing it at one showing at 11:45 at night. That's the only showing per day. One showing. 11:45 at night. I guess they're really trying to let that film do well abroad. Boobs. So I think I'm gonna have to wait for it to come onto streaming. Of course it's deliberate. Of course it's deliberate. Who puts when you have one showing of a film a day? Who puts that on at 11:45 at night? Who? Draconic Ice Mage with a $5 says, I'll be sending you more on a Sunday but continue to have fun and get well soon. You never have to do any of that. Never have to do any of that. Garfield's a 5 out of 10. You sound like a bigot. I lasted a lot longer. I tell you what, I wasn't a huge fan of Fallout 4 comparative to Fallout 3. And I certainly lasted a lot longer on Fallout 4 than I did Starfield. Starfield just bored me. Just bored me. We are Mike J with a $2 says, respect the hustle, boys. Respect the hustle. All day, every day. Dearest with a $5 super sticker of a dancing pair. Giggity. Thank you. Adam Milne with a 5 Canadian says, I've always been of the opinion that pronouns in games truly doesn't matter. But when it's every major studio release, it gets old. Sad if it were gone to. It does matter because it never fucking existed just a few years ago. Because men were men and women were women. So we didn't have to bother with this absurd pronoun nonsense. We made a male character and a female character. Or if it was a video game set in a fantasy universe, we might have Argonians and Khajiits and stuff like that. But there was still males and females, regardless of what alien entity they were. Now, we're living in an age where they're trying to destroy gender. That's why the preferred pronoun shit has come along. Because it's trying to destroy that line, that blur, that line between what is a man and a female. That's why we now have body 1 and body 2, because they're too cowardly to say men and women. So yes, it does fucking matter. It matters a lot. And when somebody speaks out about it, that's when you get the clap back that you get. because it's the clapback from the very people that want to fucking destroy it. So yes, it does fucking matter. I've had 2 weeks of people telling me it doesn't matter. Just do it, just do it, bruh. Just do it, bruh. 2 weeks, 16 days now. 16 days of people telling me how much it doesn't matter. How much it doesn't matter, and just do it. Just stop complaining. Just shush. Stop talking about it. Stop talking up about it. Just shush, bro. Just doesn't matter, bro. 16 fucking days so far and counting. So please tell me once again how much it doesn't matter. Because it fucking matters the world to them. Andre Medelsky with a 20 check says, Mauler, what the fuck did I just see? Who knows? Who knows? Peter Hewitt with a $2 says, who tops and who bottoms for the two of you? Yes. Yes. Is the answer to that. Curtis D of Montana with a $2 says, Gary, you seem... Gary, you need to visit Jeremy Clarkson's farm. He did. He did, and he bought some goodies from there and stuff. And he's got pictures on his Instagram of it and rice and pea. Reverend Goose with a $5 says, you guys should watch Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon trailer. Episode 1 was really good and refreshing. Wasn't woke, great sets and visuals, and very standalone. Reverend Goose, I just don't care about The Walking Dead's world. I don't care. I don't care. The Walking Dead made me so fucking bored. I don't care about a Daryl Dixon walking through a world where you can't even say the word fucking zombies. So enjoy, have fun. Not interested. Schmickball with a $5 says, seeing Gary and Az together warms my heart. Hail the fellowship. Solo lost money. Yes, it did. A lot. Chris Foster with a £5 says, it's herbs with an H, not herbs. Grumskull Araka with a £5 says, Lord of the Rings extended editions begin in cinemas this weekend. Holy shit. I'd like to go see that. Must play reviews with a $5 says, just hit my first 50 subs. Thanks, guys, for inspiring me to make a channel. Going to make game reviews great again. Good on you. Well done, well done. Turn that 50 into 100 and then turn that 100 into 1,000. Samaus with a $5 says, Shad just got attempted to be cancelled by another sword tuber. Check his community post. Shola Gladiatoria is a coward. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. Roland New with a $5 says, now apparently the Witcher writer is going to be writing a live action Naruto adaptation. Doubt they'll treat it like One Piece. Naruto deserves better. I wouldn't let her write a fucking menu. Did you see the Blood Origins? Fuck me. Emblazon 64 with a 2 New Zealand says, is Superman for all seasons good? Yes. Timothy Finch with a 1,000 yen says, did you see the YMS Highlights channel change the title of his reaction to Az's rant from calling him a moron to a man? Guess it took the trans owner of the channel just a few days to calm down. Hey, look. Keep insult me, call me what you like. It doesn't matter. All that you've done is just shine a light on this even more. And every time you insult me, make a video about me, every time you do that, you just bring more of the Streisand effect, and you just show more people how sick and tired we are of this horse shit. So you call me what you want. You keep going. Sorry, 2 seconds. Let's just get rid of this fucking weirdo. You call me what you want. You get it out there. But please post it online. Say what you want. Make a video. But please post it online and make sure as many people as possible see that. And then they get pulled to me. And then they get pulled to Gary. And then they get pulled to everyone else. They get pulled to more people. So thank you. Please do. Please do. Emissarial with a $10 says, really enjoyed seeing you and Gary in the same place. And Mola. Thank you, Emissarial. That catches us up with the Real BBC on Tuesday. So let me pop out the... I've got to work in unison now. We'll do it in unison. Streisand effect's a beautiful thing. Streisand effect is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So Ryan Welsh has been a member for 13 months. Thank you, Ryan. Luke's television review with a $10 says, glad to see you feeling better as. Feeling better is very, very subjective there. But semi-functional. Can we say that? I'm semi-functional. Which unfortunately tends to be most of... Anyway, let's carry on. Master Baker 78 has been a member for 10 months, says, as my wife is so jealous of us. She'll never understand. Okay. Eddie Brock with a €2.50. Thoughts on Resident Evil 4 DLC and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailers? I'll be streaming separate ways. When that comes out on the 21st, I believe, which is this Thursday. I'll be streaming separate ways, which is the Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC with Ada Wong. Sadly, I think it's going to have the terrible voice actress, but at least that character model looks fucking looks sweet. So yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see what it's like. I did really, really enjoy the Resident Evil 4 remake, and the trailer for Rebirth looks great. I'm looking forward to it. Again, I was a big fan of Final Fantasy VII remake, so can't wait for the next part. Riff Magos has been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Riff. Some Dip with a $2 says, Omi one mo shinoru. Yes. SJ Almighty with a Diamond Geezer super sticker for £1.50. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Good to see you, man. And I also got your PayPal for £5. So thank you very much indeed, man. Really do appreciate you. Thank you. DeBeast 808 with a $5 says, but have you tried garlic soaked in honey fermented on the northern point of your roof for 3 days, then shoved up your bum? Prayers up, my man, and remain blessed. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. DeBeast, I am not trying to call you out, but I didn't see how you're getting on in there. How are you getting on? Are you doing with your drinks? How are you doing with your smokes? Your sugary food? How you doing? I want to know. Dude. 487 Sean Tower with a 10 Canadian Just thought I'd mention, if it comes up, the mainstream reporters who canvassed for witnesses against Russell Brand also released fraudulent emails and AI recordings. Don't want you sued. I don't know all of it, but I heard that there's been things that they're trying to pass off as a singular thing is not a singular thing, and they have been edited and doctored. So when somebody has to doctor evidence, proof, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign that you're coming from a place of good intentions here. Wildman76 with a $10. As I enjoyed the authentic conversation between Gary and Jeremy and FNT, I think you helped establish this honesty. Wishing you a speedy recovery. No. FNT's always had that. It's only people that don't watch FNT that think we are an echo chamber. But if you actually watch FNT, we argue a lot. We argue a lot about a lot of things. We also happen to agree on a lot of things as well, but we argue plenty. And Gary's always been of the disposition that you say your piece. So that's got naught to do with me. That's you try and give me a bit too much credit there. It's got naught to do with me. That's just normal people doing normal people shit. Maka Jr. with a 5 Australian says, you ever played Freedom Force? It's a top-down superhero game played as a kid that feels like a love letter to Golden Age comics. You might enjoy it. No, never did. That's Heather's $100 again. Heather, you're an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. Playtrek with a 5. Swiss. Boosh. Okay. Draconic Ice Mage. I've lost you. It just jumped on me. Gotcha. Draconic Ice Mage has become a member at the Sorcerer level. Thank you. And Playtrack again with a 10. Swiss says, as in real life. Walking. As playing a video game. Walking. I got the walking bug. Draconic Ice Mage with a $10 says, as I hope you're feeling better after surviving the plague. I've still got the plague. Glad to see the snipers keep missing their shots as well as the point. Congrats on continuing to lose the weight and have a great Sunday. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. You know, as I said, I don't feel I have to do anything at the moment. I just have to let people shoot themselves in the foot because it's working real good. It's working real good right now. Jules 25 with a 3-month sorcerer says, keep it going as winter sucks for sure. My dog's health drives me out into the bad weather. Aw. Give some love for doggos, man. Game Genie with a $2 says, hey, Az, hope you're feeling better. Still feeling like poop, but, you know, we're getting there. We'll get there. Fingers crossed next Sunday I'll be... and all that stuff. And I won't have to do a Super Chat square up for 3 weeks now. Because it's going to be 3 weeks on Gary's channel. So for the next 3 weeks, the next upcoming 3 weeks on Afternoon Tea with Az, we can hopefully delve into some stuff, you know? Judah Khan with a $10 says, hail as afternoon tea with Az for me should be called Sunday morning coffee with Az. Because I very much enjoy this early morning show. Just what I need before starting another working week. Try my best, Judah Khan, you know. I try my best. I try and do my thing. Do my thing. Appreciate you, buddy. Play Trek with a 5 Swiss says, loved Silverback Az in the 1988 movie where he bangs Sigourney Weaver. Gorillas in the Mist. Yeah, she would give me the come on. She would give me, come on, totally give me the come on. Curtis Hart with a $10 says, if you can find the space, you could get a treadmill and a space heater for those cold, rainy winter days. I'd love to, I mean, I don't have the space. I just don't have it. But, I'd really like to. I'd really like to go on one of those treadmills where you get the LED screen and you can just walk. You know, you can put yourself in a location. I want to go by the beach, or want to go by into the forest and stuff, and just walk. They just make walking much more interesting if you're having to do it indoors. Thank you, Curtis. By the way, that was Jules's unbelievable Hundo and Fiddy, and I did put the breakdown into there. So Jules, again, thank you so much indeed, man. That was ridiculous. Brass Monkey with a $20 says, Robert says, as hello, how you doing? Totally be blessed. Proud of you. Be blessed. I'm still losing weight. I'm down from a 3XL to a 2XL. Soon I'll be down to a 1XL size shirt. You have a good heart. Be blessed. Hey, same to you, Robert. You keep going. Keep going, keep going. Focus on the positives. Stefan Harold with a 100. Thank you, Brass Monkey, for doing that. That was really kind of you, man. That was really kind of you, dude. Brass Monkey is a real one, though. Brass Monkey is a real one. Stefan Harold with a 100 Danish says, just rewatched Spider-Man 2002-2004, absolutely top-notch quality superhero movies. The character development, the action sequences amaze me how those are 7.4s and 7.5s on IMDb, while Black Panther's at 7.4. We all know the answer. Spider-Man 2 is brilliant. Spider-Man 2 is so good. It's my favorite of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Spider-Mans. Delicado with a $5 thank you. Lady Wendelin with a $5 says, sorry you got sick during the visit. Did Gary remember to bring you all the birthday and Christmas gifts he kept saying he had for you? He brought some stuff. He did bring some stuff. He brought me t-shirt. I got some Doctor Who books. I got some posters, some little bits and bobs, some stuff from Clarkson's farm. So he brought some very nice things for me. So it's not about prezzies. I just wanted to spend as much time in the company of Gary and his wife as I could. Melissa was so funny as well. She's great. Melissa was great. Sandy Q. Thank you, Sandy. Gifting 5 memberships to the stream. You're an absolute sweetheart. Striker X24 with a $2 says, I watched Fast 10 and felt like I watched Velma. Ouch. I've never watched a Fast and Furious film. I have no intention of ever doing that. Stefan Harold, again with a 20 Danish, says it's COVID-23, the Anglo-Texan crossover subtype. Sure. It only affects my head. Rufio with a £2 says, "As you can me too me any day." Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Boobs. I guess. Maybe. With a £2 says, "Hello, buddy. Just a reminder that Starfield is crap." Is anyone is anyone still playing Starfield? No, I'm not trying to be facetious. I have ever since the noise about the fuck your pronouns, ever since that's died down, I haven't heard a lot of things about Starfield or videos or people putting out videos talking about how great Starfield is, or here's my review of how wonderful Starfield. I'm not hearing a lot of Starfield conversation at all. In fact, apart from the fuck your pronouns, the only other conversation I've heard about Starfield has been that Nexus mod will ban anyone trying to make a mod that removes the fuck your pronouns. Because, of course, it doesn't matter. It's at 76% on Steam. I figure that's pretty generous. I figure that's pretty generous. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if I might try to go back to it at some point, but it really just bored the shit out of me. Legit, just bored the shit out of me. And I tried, and it would have been. I mean, let's just be a bit crass, and let's just be a bit more. Let's just be pragmatic. For a channel like mine, I do videos, I do streams, and I do gaming streams. So obviously, if you're doing a gaming stream, you want to have as many people watching as possible. You get your video pushed, etc., etc. You know, supers, memberships, the whole job lot. That's just YouTube. And my Starfield streams had great amount of people watching and stuff. So from my perspective, it would have made sense just to keep going. But I was bored off my tits. And I'm just one of these people that I'd rather do something that felt just a little bit more engaged with, a little bit more fun, than being bored off my tits. I think there's only so much that you can do to try and be entertaining in a game that's been very boring. And I think the last two Starfield streams that I did, I was bored. I was so bored. Just so bored. And I did Final Fantasy 16 yesterday. I did part 10. Triumphant return back to Final Fantasy 16 last night for about 3 hours or so. And really enjoyed it, actually. Really looking forward to carrying that on. Daniel Henderson with a $5 says, "Hey, Az, you are awesome. Did you see the new Star Wars toys at Walmart? They changed Slave One to Boba Fett's starship, but named the other ships." Yes. That was a change, Daniel, that was made a while ago. I think we even discussed it possibly in a video or definitely a live stream. But yeah, that Boba Fett starship, that was changed about a year and a half ago, approximately. Because slaves, you know, it's a current day word. if I discover a time machine, but you could only go one way. You could only go one way. You could pick an era, go one way back in time, but you couldn't come back. That's it. That's it. You're gonna spend the rest of your days until, you know. I'd go back to 1980. Just back to 1980. It'd be great. G Monkey has been a sorcerer for 12 months. Thank you, G Monkey. Woke Troll with the $20 says I worked more overtime again. Have some of my money. Thank you. It's very kind. Don't spend it wisely. Oh, I'm going to fritter it away. Fritter it away. Also, on a scale of Gollum to Witcher 3, how is Starfield? I just think it's mid. I think from what about 25 hours in, I think 5 out of 10 is fair. I think 5 out of 10 is fair. I think it's very mid. It doesn't do anything spectacularly. It doesn't have any really characters which stand out. Its story isn't terribly engaging. It's very mid. I would say a 5 out of 10 is a fair score. A fair score for what I've done so far, which is about 25, 30 hours worth. Yeah, don't worry, guys. It gets better 5 hours after the amount of hours that you're currently on. Promise. My sources trust me, bruh. That's my source. Trust me, bro. Eddie Brock with a €2.50 says, stream Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Nah, I didn't even play the first one. Don't really have an interest in the second one either. Tanoru with a $5 says, get your Starfield wig on as. Starfield wig. Kirion Carter with a $5 says, I'll remember your amazing Wow and Me video you did years ago. Would you ever do a remake of it? For new viewers of this channel, keep up your journey. I wouldn't know. And I'll tell you why. I mean, it was something back in, when I did it back in that day, that was because I was still very entrenched in World of Warcraft, and I just tried to give people an understanding of why it meant so much at that period of time for me. And it was, it was a wonderful thing to kind of latch onto when you've been told that you got a 50 fucking chance of cancer. So so that meant what it meant at the time. It was a product of that time. Now I've been out of, I still, everything that I said in that video would hold up, absolutely. But I've now been removed from WoW for at least 4 years, really. I have no desire to return to the game. It's a very different game now than... It's a very different game now, and it's a very different company now than it used to be. So the current game doesn't hold any weight for me at all. No, we would, that video was very specific to the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King type of era. That could play classic, but that's giving money to Blizzard Entertainment, and fuck Blizzard and fuck Activision. Couple of scum companies. So, yeah, I don't feel I need to. I mean, that video's there on the channel for anyone that would want to watch it, Kyrian. So, I don't think I need to update it and whatnot. It was, from what I can remember, it was a nearly 2 hour video or something along those lines. So, there was a definite sort of emotional attachment to it at that time. Baka no Sensei with a $2 says Kurgan from Highlander is Mr. Krabs. Awesomeness. Sometimes I have no idea what people are saying. Bionic Sasquatch with a $10 says, hey, just letting you know, Az, you're a bit of a star here in Portland, Oregon, as they play your pronouns on local radio. Oh, and I lost 5 pounds this week. Portland, Oregon, yes, that bastion of sense. Congratulations, £5 in 1 week is incredible, dude. That is incredible. You keep that shizzle, Izzles. Fizzles. Beast. With a $10 says, I had to do some maths, but 126 days without energy drinks. Fucking amazing. 154 days with no smokes and no vapes. Amazing. And just under 2 weeks with no soda or sugary snacks. Been walking outside of work as well. We are making moves, brother, and this is for the house fund. Dude, that is what I want to hear. That is what I wanted to hear, man. Awesome. Well done. And boink, in the book it goes. The September things are happening, folks. Oh, I feel nauseous. I want to puke. I have nothing to puke. The last time I ate was about 8:30 last night. So I haven't eaten for let's say 8:30. Let's just say 9 because it's easier to work out. 3, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's been about 19 hours. 19, yeah, about 19, yeah, nearly 20 hours since I ate. Maybe that's why I'm feeling nauseous. But I'm going to go, I will eat after this stream. I am going to go eat after this stream. No, I'm just not. I'm not actually hungry. I mean, I could eat for sure, but when you get the poolie, you just sort of, you don't tend to have much of an appetite, do you? EO with a 50 AED says you can get compact folding treadmills that you can put against a wall. Add this to the folding treadmill fund or the Casa de Az fund. I'll put this to the Casa de Az fund because I'm not going to get a folding treadmill. Because A, I'm going to get my ass to the gym. And B, they don't tend to... I have no idea what 50 AEDs is, so I'm just going to put 10 quid. I think that's about right. They don't tend to be a great quality. Nausea is one of the symptoms of hypoglycemia, which is what? I need some calories or some sugar? Yeah, blood sugar Lego. Yeah, Lego. My blood sugar Lego has dropped. Yeah, it's probably that's probably about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, I need to eat. My goddamn blood sugar Lego. Sick of that thing. Colin Campbell with a £5 says, hi, Az. I know what you mean about the treadmill screen. I always find the first 20 minutes hard on the treadmill in the gym because I'm bored. Yes. I think that's why I've started to go for outside walks, Colin. Because they're visually much more stimulating. Going to the gym, doing 50 minutes on the treadmill in the gym, you know, even with the music going. But when I go out for my walks, I've got my headphones on, and I've also got my my visual stimulation.
Dude.
It's literally £11. Okay, they'll do. Tomby gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Tomby, thank you, dude. Good to see you, man. Battlefield Reclaimer has been a sorcerer for 5. Hey, Az, your rants are a great entertainment. Always enjoy them regardless of their content. Any chance you'll be playing Liza P? If it's, I don't even know what Liza P is. Genre-wise. What is it? Have a look. I'm going to look right now. Oh, it's sort of like a Bloodborne-y thing? Is it sort of like a Bloodborne? I don't know. Maybe. I need to see more, but yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. Looks interesting. All right. Okay. Yeah. Probably. Let's give it a go. When's it come out? When's it come out? Lies of P release date 19th. Oh my God, 2 days. Okay, let's have a okay. Let's see. Tuesday, I think. I'll give it a look. And Paul Turner with a $5 says, "Hey Az, could you recommend any of those pre-packaged meals? Been cooking for myself, but still afraid I might be overdoing it." All you need to do, just because I don't know where you live, Paul, so just Google in your area, because obviously you're American, pre-made meal companies, and see what you have in your local areas, and then see how they break down their pre-made meals, because the one that I go to, they break it down by multiple different facets. I get the weight loss one, which is a very controlled, portion-controlled, calorie-controlled one. But you can also do one for like bulking up. You can do one for just meat free. All these different ones. So there are different things that you could go for. So just look for meal prep companies in your local area and see what you get. But portion control is vital, and that's one of the reasons why I went on with a meal prep. But because of Jules, I'm going to get me some fucking steaks tomorrow. Going to go get me some fucking steaks. What I'm going to do. Right, folks. We are caught up, and thank you so much indeed. Apologies that not as long as ladies. Not as long as normal. But Mr. Pooley sick needs a little bit of needs to get some rest, I'm afraid. So massive thank you to everyone who did super chat on Tuesday and allowed me to read that super chat here today to give you the proper time that you deserve. Thank you for supporting the channel. And everybody who came today, mods, thank you so much indeed for your time. I cannot thank you enough indeed for giving it up. For everybody who super chatted today, everybody who membered today, gifted memberships today, or remembered today, thank you so much indeed. I'm going to try and get better for you. So this Tuesday, we'll play some Lives of P and see how that's going on. As Bushin Ryo Cat slips in a quick, good job, super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Alexander Ducasse with a quick $2 says, Azambe, the white gorilla, ape, lion 2, broth. Thank you, Alexander. So thank you so much indeed. Fingers crossed I'll be back to full speed before you know it. Chevalier Delisa 2 Canadian. Go take care of yourself, as I am. And I appreciate you all. So until next time, you take care. Goodbye, boo boo boo. Goodbye, boo boo boo.